Okay, I believe I should be recording now. To be perfectly fair, by the time I get used to recording in OBS, I will probably be back to like Cam 5. Things happen. Anyhow, I only did a little bit off screen, including mining a little bit underneath the island. I do mean underneath, so you won't even notice the hole until I show it to you. But I did do a little bit of both, not in there. Did do a little bit of fishing in between. I got myself one Nautilus shell. I'll need 7 more of those to make myself a conduit eventually, which I do have as a goal, but at least I'm a part of the way there. It's my first treasure item I fished out this round, which is interesting. I've had all sorts of results with treasure item in the past, obviously, because I do like fishing a lot in Minecraft, so I pretty much got it all. But this round, this was my first one, which I cannot use immediately. I was really hoping for enchanted fishing pole or a bow would have been nice, but yeah, you get what you get. And at least I got lots of food, so that's good. But there is something I definitely need to show, and definitely on camera. And that's even before I get to the things like trying to... oh, hi, squid. You're not what... This is not the area I need to show you. But I'll get there, because it's somewhere around this island. I keep forgetting where I put my hole. There it is. I smacked myself with a rock. Okay, that happened. Why did I see... my viewpoint must have been off. Okay, anyhow, I did a little mining under here to try to find a few things, and I did run into what's going to be my first amount of copper in vanilla. Because I've gotten copper so many times and modded before. It's actually kind of weird to see it in vanilla for a change. Yeah, my first vanilla copper ever. This is kind of an interesting monumental thing. I have no idea how much I'm going to get from this. It's not going to be... I don't think at this time that they have the veins ready, so maybe with the incoming snapshot, they'll add veins to ore generation. So we'll see. Luckily, I know in advance it can be done with a stone pickaxe. There's actually a pretty good amount in here. So I will probably have more than enough for what I want to use it for, because I'm thinking more, other than keeping a couple behind for possible later spyglass, that most of my copper will probably go towards having lightning rods until they maybe add the ability to have beacons, use them as a base. How far did I go down? Kind of. I need to get more. I'm out of torches. That's right. That's right, I'm out of torches. I didn't have the ability to make that many. But I can make more, so, you know. Torches happen. Of course, you know, while I'm down here, there was iron in that same area, so I might want to grab that now. I mean, that's kind of acting as the floor, but this one isn't. Yeah, always have more cobble. Okay, and that one's also fine to go, so it's not load bearing. I am getting a good amount of iron right here, so thank you. That will come in very handy. And, you know, might as well grab this piece while I'm at it, because... Hop. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of that. So, more buckets, please? Because I will be needing lots of buckets. Or at least a third bucket would be nice. So, yeah. Of course, another thing I really need to do is I need to go out with my shears and shear some sheep. So, because I definitely need a bed, because I have in fact had an encounter that reminded me that I needed a bed, because I in fact dealt with phantoms. And not a single drop from them, so it was totally useless, but I dealt with phantoms. Okay, so that happened. So, probably won't be able to be out in time for... Do I want to do a night raid for sheep? Not really. I mean, I can be underneath this, but another thing is this isn't my original island. I was right that this was not my original island. Apparently, there's more than one of these nice non-icy islands in the middle of this glacier area, and oh my gosh, you just randomly came up here. Is there another one of you that I could perhaps encourage to form a little nest? Because I was wanting to before, and now you're here. Well, this is interesting. If only I had gotten some name tags and a ton more iron, I would be starting naming immediately, because I would definitely want to name some turtles. And yes, I am very tempted to go Ninja Turtle with those names, if not definitely going to go Ninja Turtle with those names. Well, let me see. Do I have any more? I have, like, a charcoal. So, I'm going to be farming trees through the night. So that happened. Meanwhile, one of the reasons why I really want lightning rods is to actually use them for one of the intended reasons that Mojang actually mentioned at Minecraft Live, which was their version of online Minecon this round. So, you know. But the thing is that I'm going to need more. Well, for one thing, I'm going to need more wood than that. Do I have any over here? Like, legitimately barely enough. I mean, I can multiply this out. You just give me more charcoal, because I will definitely be needing it. For multiple reasons, I will be needing it. And have I really not got any saplings from that yet? Seriously? Tree? Work with me here, tree. The tree's not feeling it. Okay. But yeah, I had an encounter with phantoms, and they gave me nothing. So I was a little off about that. As usual, I decided to submarine a bit for fighting, and it does kind of make it easier to line up and attack them. So, interesting tip. At least it works for me. I'm not sure how many people would be able to do it this way, but fighting them while you're underwater seems to kind of help out. So, yeah, I fight them in a completely different fashion, which is usually speaking, I fight them while I'm at the entry to a cave or a house, and I'm just in like a door-sized area where they have a hard time flying through. But that's just a different way of doing it. So, whatever works. But underwater isn't such a bad idea. Aha! Thank you for the actual sapling. Because I need to replenish my trees. Hello? More sapling would be nice. Oh, thank you. But at least this turtle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If there was one more of you, I would so give you some seaweed right about now. Because I do want to raise some turtles. Oh my gosh. That just like, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Oop, forgot that with the tick speed slightly accelerated, I might want to be careful what tree I'm standing next to. Of course, it's not that bad. It's not like it's a birch. Birch trees, I've had them grow in my face even without the without acceleration of any kind. They've been known to do that. I don't know how many people know that about birch. They just do. But if I'm gonna go mining while I'm waiting, might as well. Get myself a few extra torches. Maybe. I definitely need to get some of my minerals done. I mean, I have copper, so that's a decent amount. So first, vanilla copper. Okay, that's just gonna be beautiful. Because I want my lightning rods. I heard that sound. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Dive at me. I'm under the underhang. I'll show you the drill. Psst, I'm down here. Hello, Phantom. Maybe you'll actually drop the membrane this time. Yoo-hoo. Did I miss the dive? I think I missed a dive. Timing was slightly off. Come on. Dive at me. Oh, they're smarter about it this time. They know I'm waiting for them. Of course, they'll burn in the sunlight anyhow, so... Over here. Over here. Do I have to make you commit? Can I not just peek? Do I have to make you commit to the dive? Yeah, I kind of have to make them commit to the dive. But I can tease them. It'd just be fun about it. That's hilarious. Just a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. Come on. Over here. Over here. Dumb undead birds. Are they even an undead bird? I think they're more like an undead bat. But, I don't know, they glide better, so they're probably more like a bird. Bats flap more. So, thinking about it, they're more like an undead bird. Of course, the problem is they interrupted my attempt at smelting, so I'm going to waste a little heat. Psst, over here. Over here. Okay, come on, come on. Commit, commit. Commit. Just, come on, commit to the dive so I can smack you. How long do you have to be flying at me before you're considered committed? Like, seriously, I've never had this much issue getting them to commit. I can definitely outlast these guys. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you know you want to do it. Teasing the phantoms. This is hilarious. Psst, can you see me now? I missed that one. Got that one though. Will they drop their... Will they even drop their membranes if they're not actually whacked by a player? Had to hit you with a berry? Aha! Nailed that one. Where's the other one? Is it still out? Or is it... Or do they despawn completely into that? I don't think they do. I think they have to burn first, like a usual undead. Stabilize your flight path. Yep. Started raining right whenever... Oh, you're in the tree. I only gotta hit him once. Come on down here. I want to smack you. Just let's face it, a stone sword is a bit more blunt than you'd give it credit for. Okay. Okay, now I'm... Okay, knocked him. Over here, hunting phantoms. Come on, there's only one more view left. You have to be able to drop it. Ah, come on. Maybe it's because I have view bobbing on. You know? Because my bro kind of worked with it, but for some reason, with me in perspective, it just doesn't do the same thing. Wait, almost hit it. Come on, you. We shall tease you with berries. This is how much I'm not concerned. You dove into a tree instead of me. Seriously? Do you even know how to dive? Come on. That's it, I'm taking off view bobbing. Of course, it could also do with the exact position of my hands in this, because it's not exactly my normal either, so that isn't good. Let me see here. View bobbing. Oh, it is off? Huh, that's weird. I thought it was on. Okay, let's where'd you go? Come on, I want that phantom membrane. Just so I have it in advance. I don't really need it right now, but it would be nice. Okay, that's it. Well, it could also be the terrain, so a little, not what I'm estimating. Okay, so I'm going to dive. Hello, dive. Dive. There we go. What's it doing to dive? I'm not used to this keyboard. Again, by the time I'm used to it, I won't need it. Okay, where are you? Oh, come on. I hit that instead of the phantom. Oh well. Come on. Oh, finally. I got it. I finally got it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I finally got it. Oh, I feel better now. I feel better now that I finally got the phantom membrane. Okay. I had like a group of at least 3 of them before, and they were not very giving. Okay. It caused me to waste energy because of that. They interrupted my nice session, and then things happened. Now, let me get a few things out of the way here for this swap, because I could certainly have myself some nice cooked salmon. It'll be a while before that happens. Okay, so I can make myself some lightning rods, which may be relevant because it's raining. Yeah, I want to keep a few behind just in case. Some lightning rods. This is kind of miscellaneous for now, in a way. Oh, this is a little more miscellaneous than that, even though I got my minerals in it. So whenever I start reconstructing Monument 3 into its newer format, I will be able to safeguard it from lightning. That's what it was intended for, is to safeguard your structures from lightning by having it hit the lightning rod instead. Did I hear thunder or not? I don't think I did. I think that was just me thinking, maybe. Now it's about time for the swap. Time for ye old hot swap. In fact, in the classic literal way. So, one more position, and swap her any. If I have some fish I'd like you to cook. There we go. Okay, so that'll take care of that. I can kind of put this in here with stuff, I suppose, for now. But yeah, cooked salmon. Mmm, good. Okay, which direction am I facing? This is obviously important because I want to be able to... Okay, facing east, that's south, that's north. So that way is the way that they kind of mutually go. And I'd rather not load too much in other directions for now so that I can get new terrain later. Because that way I should be able to kind of optimize how I pull this off. I'm going to be going between snapshots, and that'll mean, like, rapid terrain changes. Unless, of course, they somehow decide to add, like, every cave type at once that they'd like to, which is kind of unlikely, but, I mean, I suppose it's possible. So, some nice cooked salmon. I have, good torches. So, whenever I go out and about, things should be fine. So, this is the correct direction. Because I'd also like to maybe be able to see if I can find something else along the way, if I'm lucky. Well, the big thing I'm after is, in fact, sheep. So, reminder, sheep is what I'm after. I'll try to look around and see if I can see any dome-like structures, because those are the ones that have amethyst in them. Hi, fish. You're not what I'm after today, so don't worry about it. This is kind of rainy weather, and it would be good for me to fish, but still not used to recording with OBS. So I could turn it off completely, but I don't know how to pause. Which is kind of weird, because I don't know all the hotkeys. So it relies way more on hotkeys, even than the others do. So yeah, I mean that is kind of a good thing. But if you're not used to it, it can kind of backfire. And I guess my problem is snow shafts. I almost forgot what biome I was in for a moment there, and then you reminded me with some beautiful snow shafts. Okay. Okay, is there or is there not any dome-like structure around here? Because I will go quite some distance to... Oh, an ice cave. Totally not from the update or snapshots, it's just an ice cave. Which is hilarious. It's kind of funny because as people have been prepping more for caves and cliffs, they've been finding more remarkable caves just randomly around. So it's just kind of funny that they just happen to be there, and Mojang keeps saying, no, we have not changed it yet. Anything you see of that nature is kind of a placebo effect, or you're just lucky. And I'd like to go with a lot of people who have just been very lucky. Just finding all these wonderful caves and just going, hey! And it's like, nope, you just found a whopper of a cave. So be proud there that you have found an interesting one, because it just showed up randomly. And oh my gosh, it's a donkey. Okay, now I really need to do extensive fishing at some point because I need saddles. Because obviously it's telling me to get some rides. Okay. Thank you, sheep. Thank you, sheep. I thought I saw at least a third. Yes, I did. I did see a third sheep. Okay. The more wool, the merrier. Ooh. Wool for the collection. Wool for the collection. I'm just shearing the sheep. Shearing the sheep. Well, so all the retextures, I'm not entirely sure. Is this what I normally use for flour, or is this a different? Yes, it is. It is totally what I normally look for. That is an oxidaisy. So I'm good with that, because that way I can make very particular things. You know, while I'm at it, that's what I really need to do, is find that desert biome if it's around here. Yes, it is, because I need to be able to prepare myself to get some bundles. Oh, more sheep. Okay, it's shearing season. I'm the bearer of the shears. Perfect timing. There's a certain skill in shearing sheep. It's called if you shear them right before they finish eating, you can shear them twice in a row. Classic Minecraft trick. Okay, shearing sheep, shearing sheep. And I don't know if it's going into day or night right now because of how stuff transpired. But I can always whack a tree and get myself a little bit more or just head back. I think I'll head back quickly for now. Come back again later, and that is a fairly monstrous oak. Not the biggest I've ever seen, but sure is branchier than usual. Thank you. Thank you. Remember, we do not have azalea trees yet. That's still upcoming. And there's a creeper over there. He probably sees me while I'm trying to get sheep. Or not. He totally missed me. Okay, that's fair. But I need to do a lot of things, including making myself a campfire, because I'd like to be able to identify my location a little easier. Because right now, at least I have some trees on it, so even the initial island did not have them at all. Okay, this is why I didn't want to have to do this at night, because skeletons and strays will try to snipe me. Can I get around here, or is this a dead end? You just had to. You just had to be, right? You just had to be a dead end. I see that skeleton there, and I want to bypass it. That... Nope. I want to go more into the glacier, not... Ah, come on, let me... I need to steer my boat a little bit more this way. Okay, there we go. Now it's going. Hello. Ignore me. I'm just passing through. Nice winter weather mix we're having here. Totally said sarcastically. Just trust me, winter weather mix is one of the absolute worst. I mean, seriously, you do not ever want to know what winter mix is. If you're not from anywhere near where I am, you don't want to know what it's like. It's just absolutely some of the worst weather you could ever possibly imagine. It's just the way it is. Okay, I got past Snipey Skeleton. Can I find my island that I was just at? So it would be perfect for me to take a nap on. See, the creeper I can deal with trying to get to me. I can just zip past them. It's the skeletons I'm a little more concerned about. Aha, here we go. Nice. Just going down here. Well, I have enough. You know, why not have a gray bed? Have a gray sheep. Ah, there we go. That should also clear the weather. There we go. I mean, it's a start. I mean, I might have multiple bases around here because it's kind of a piratey thing to do. Have yourself a little network where they never know quite where you're coming from. Oh wait, that's R. Yeah, that's much better. R. Now let me see here. Okay, that took care of that. Okay, now that I'm out during, like, daylight hours, I would like to do something a bit different. Namely, kind of go in the same general area, but keep a lookout for the possible new structure, because I'd like to see this amethyst geode. I have already seen them before. I was kind of testing out a few different seeds. Some of them found them pretty easily, but I'd certainly like to say that being in an aquatic area kind of helps, because you can kind of look at the horizon and look for them that way. Or at least it seems to help. I think that particular bear just spawned there. But if I were to, like, spot, like, a major thing of lava somewhere or something, like if I found myself like a massive aquatic ravine or something. And okay, I just had to see if that squid was stuck to my boat because I kind of ran into they tend to do that. They get stuck to your boat. It's not good for the squid. But at least it's okay for you. It's not bad. So there's that. Do I have my bucket? Yeah, I have a couple buckets on me, so that's good. Now, if I can find a desert biome, that would be great. Because I want to pull an Elmer Fudd. I want to go hunting wabbits. Okay, I don't have to laugh. I just have the Elmer Fudd with the accent. But that's okay. Because I'm not technically Elmer Fudd. I do a much better Marvin Martian anyhow. Wait, what the what? Is that? Okay. Yeah, this seed has much improved since I originally showed it off as a seed showcase. Because that is honestly amazing. Gold, unbreaking gold boots, flint, decent amount of iron nuggets, tempting shovel, that apparently distracted me while things happened. Okay, and it has a piece of crying obsidian in it. That's even better. As usual, I will, of course, take that. Oh, I also need to look for the buried treasure. That's a big thing to do. And this wasn't the best possible loot from a ruined portal, but I mean, was it nice loot? Yes. And it shows I have a ruined portal. That's a pretty good amount of netherrack. If I needed anything to be on fire forever, that would be beautiful. There's at least 2 pieces of crying obsidian. And that's a good... I need to remember that there's a ruined portal around here. Because that is a pretty sweet one. Because, yeah, I kind of need them over time. Wait a moment. What biome are we in? Is this just... This is just a large beach. Okay. I was kind of hoping for something a bit more dry. Although, since I've loaded it in already, that plains biome might suffice. And did I see something dark and gray over there? Because if I saw something dark and gray, that would be wait, what the? Is that another... What is... That's what I thought it was. I think we know why this particular shipwreck is a wreck. Folks, don't be like the Titanic. Avoid icebergs. Because otherwise, this could happen to you. Was this poor thing, like, not even capable... You know, actually, it does have... That's interesting. Inexplicably guarded chest by ice. Better not take that yet. Or at least I better not activate it yet. See, does it? Oh. I think it copies the one I've got. Oh, wait. No, it wouldn't, because I've loaded in those chunks. Because the one I've got is for pretty close to me in a way. Like, I could boat over to that. This one is a new one. And, wait, you're saying I'm more in the area of this one? Okay. So, map number 2, easier to find the stuff of than map number 1. Okay, whatever. I can go with that. But, yeah. An inexplicably ice-blocked chest. I think this is probably going to be like a one-chest boat, though. Because, well, let's face it, it's a small boat that I didn't even expect to be there. So it's probably not going to be one of those boats that has more... I mean, look at this poor shipwreck. I mean, they did not avoid this iceberg at all. It was... I mean, thoroughly there was a navigation error here. Yeah, okay, where was I even going before that? Because I was looking for something this way-ish, I believe. And then... Or maybe it was around. But I was looking for... Oh, that's what I was seeing. There's more than one ruined nether portal around here. Oh, and high ground. I'm definitely going to attack you in a moment. No, this isn't a ruined nether portal. This is something even cooler. I do not get to see this very often. But it is an underwater ruin that is so not underwater. Very rare. Drowned. I want your gold. Give me the gold. Gold. I have piglins to barter with at some point. Okay, the piglins are disappointed in your graciousness. Yeah, they don't approve. It's not enough. Sorry. Although while I'm here, I can use up a bit more stone pick. Yes, I do have iron, just in case I find something really good. And this is okay. Aha! Holy coly! Thank you very much for the coal. The wheat is a nice touch. Can I... I'll toss you some cobblestone. I'll take the emerald, thank you. This was bonus kelp, and I have a buried treasure map. Again. Oh, we just copied number 2. No, it's number 2. The very first one was 0. This is number 1. This is number 2. Okay, I'm gonna have to retrieve that eventually, but I was really wanting to find a rabbit. Rabbits. Are there any rabbits? I see a chicken. Sorry, not a rabbit. I wanted to get a new bundle by hunting some rabbits, but it wasn't meant to be this time. I'm sorry. No rabbits. No rabbits at all. We're disappointed. Okay. This has been Elmer Fudd. I have to do that voice, apparently very low in volume, but that's fine. Okay, oh. I don't actually wear those boots, because they're actually decent. I mean, Unbreaking 3, I mean, they may just be gold, but come on. They're gold with Unbreaking 3. They're bling boots. And they might last long enough for me to get to something more important. Although I haven't found myself one little dome at this time. Not at all. Yes, I know, you want to try to disrupt my ship, but I'm not letting you. Whee! Sliding on the ice. It's kind of rather nice. Just sliding on the ice. Just something. Loading more chunks. I'll have to nether jump for it whenever I really want to get there. This is not good. I'm trying to minimally explore, and I'm winding up actually seriously loading stuff. Did I hear a trident? Yes, I heard a trident. Can you? Oh, I was not able to get out of that one. So this is why I don't want to be in that area at night. But I can load off my stuff now. Because I hadn't got my enchanted bow I wanted yet. Seriously, I just want to have an enchanted bow first before I get serious about that. Now I can't be serious yet. Well, it might be a good idea to have a traveling bed. That's distinctly something that might help. An odd amount of paper. Okay, let's dump off some minerals. Magma blocks. Yeah, those things are actually kind of nice for doing some things with. Okay, so maybe I should just kind of go all in for the whole treasure hunting thing. Because I could, you know, I'm gonna keep a, just gotta keep myself a little crafting table around. I'm gonna follow this map. Right, my boat's now no longer in service. Okay. I need a new boat. This happens. I'm probably gonna have more than one boat lying around. Wait a moment. I was gonna say, because if I was lying on top of one of those things the whole time, it would be hilarious. Nope, no amethyst for me there, so that's not happening yet. Okay. Well, I looked. Okay, so I can make myself a new boat. Oh wait, I do have the boat there. So I did take that up in time? Oh, holding a little backup wood's okay. Okay, so I was going that way, and... Okay, where am I here? Because the X is there. And it's better down on the boat. Okay. Okay, so let's just pop this over. See if I can navigate myself. Oh, nope, it doesn't do that way. I have to have that in my main hand while I'm boating. I can't compare while I'm boating? Seriously? Okay. Anyhow, with these up is north, so let's see, what direction am I facing now? I'm facing north, so if I go that way, it should help. Because it's already loaded enough to show me the X, so I've kind of got to go for it. I do want a trident at some point, though. But I'd prefer to have a good bow before I'm serious about it. So I need to totally blast them to get that. And to totally blast them, I need a good bow. Preferably my usual. But, hey, whenever it builds up enough, I'll get it. So, a little fishing later, and I might get there. Okay, let's compare with the map. I have overshot, apparently, by like a lot. Or maybe not. Okay, so let's go this way. Apparently only check the map periodically. Yeah, I'm getting closer, so it's actually more this way. I'm definitely feeling piratey now, because I'm looking for buried treasure. And I am feeling very good about it. Okay, yep. Okay, the thing's getting bigger. Maybe it's over there, because it's always on a beach. Or soft earth in some way. Usually it's buried in sand. So, let's look for the sandy dunes. If I happen to find a certain structure, that would be nice. But for now, I've just got a little bit of copper and the tiniest sky island ever. Okay, that was just random. Like, seriously? Okay, you do you. Like 3 blocks of sky island. Oh, that looks like a decent shore. That might be where the treasure is. I definitely want at least one. At least one. But do I want more? Of course I do. What? Why are you not... How are you not there? Okay. I'm getting closer, but I'm not lined up with it yet. I didn't think I'd loaded these in, but these maps have certain functions where they can kind of push a little. Well, there goes my approach of try not to load too many new chunks. But, oh well. I mean, it's for a good cause. And again, I can nether jump, so there's that. Okay, where am I on this now? Where's my dot? Oh. Okay. Now I'm aimed roughly at it. Cave-like area over there. I'm still on course. Yes. Must get the treasure. Is it close to where the ship was? Like, seriously? You were close to the... according to this, I'm on top of it! Yep, I'm on top of it. That's what it's telling me now, is I am practically on top of it. So, let's do this thing. I have a crafting table. I have some wood I can use and stuff, so I should be able to sufficiently find this treasure. If I need some blocks to get up, well, I have sand. I found it. Oh, thank you. And partially broke block. Yeah, it only remembers the last one you were doing. Oh, yes, the heart of the sea. The thing I was after. And so much more gold. Iron ingots. Emeralds. Way more cooked salmon. I am loaded. And TNT. Oh yes, this is very thoroughly a good one. Thank you for this treasure. I very much appreciate it. So I'm able to get out of here now. Yep, assuming that I orientate myself properly. Okay, so this one has been found. Do I wish to find this one? The original. It looks like I'm very far away, so probably not. I mean, I might be able to load that stuff in later, and that'd be good. What about you? You're also saying that I have one close by, so yeah, I'm feeling like having a piratey day. Okay, so let's see here. If that's north, then let me orientate, see which direction I'm facing north now. So I have to go southwestish of here. This could be dangerous. I don't know if they can give you a bow. That would be nice, but somehow I doubt it. So priority, find areas that look very, very sandy. Okay, I've overshot, kind of. It says it's along the shore that way? Are they almost on top of each other? Or is it the same treasure? Because it would be weird if they were saying the same treasure. It is possible, I must admit, that they're saying the same treasure. Which is why it's best to find one first, just because they always go towards one you haven't found. But if you haven't, like, grabbed it yet, but it's there, then it might count it. According to this, I'm close. Can you fight from a boat? Yes, you can. I am close to it. Need to spin the boat around a little bit. Reorientate. It says I am there. Okay. So this is a slightly different treasure? It's close. Hello, Enderman. I don't need to deal with you right now. You can just do you. Okay, back to digging. Dig, 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 diggity, dig, dig, dig. Somewhere around here. Map says so. But I forgot that the water was also there. Okay. So it says I am basically on top of it. Well, if I go with the most of how it says, it should say I should orientate this way. I have cobblestone I can use. Sometimes it can be slightly underwater. It's always in sand. Or at least something soft. If you're hitting something hard, you've gone too far. Okay, what does my map say about exact orientation? Says it is roughly ahead of me still. Assuming that you can trust the map for that information. And you can see the ruined portal over there. It is a nice one. Have I ever seen a treasure in dirt before? That's a good question, because I've always found them in sand. I don't think they can occupy anything else other than sand. But that is a good question, because it says it's here. It says I'm very close. In fact, it might actually be a little bit closer to around here. I'm a little loaded with trying to get treasure right now. Well, at least I still have the ability to craft more, so yeah. But how many shovels will this go through? We don't know. Pardon me, Enderman, I'm just around here. This is treasure seeker business, not ender business. There could be more efficient ways to look. I do realize that. Wait a moment. Yeah, I think that's normal stone. Well, maybe. Oh, you want to do this, huh? I got a spider on my side. Thanks for being there, string. Oh, wait. Yeah, load it up again. Okay. That's fair. Always get more of that. Okay, orientation, please. It's saying it's probably in the water. So I need to concentrate on this area? Okay, that's slightly annoying, but workable at least. I just wanted to get another treasure because it would be very convenient if I could. But it's not going to let me dig this down so easily. Also note, archaeology things are not added yet, so in this version, so I don't have to worry about accidentally ruining a block. I went down there on purpose just to see if I could... Now my boat's trying to take a vacation. Okay, that might be saying that I've been on for a while here. But at the same time, I must find the treasure. It's just something I gotta do. It says I'm basically on top of it, so should I just literally go straight down? Because I might do it that way. Kind of that way. Ah, I think I saw it. I saw it, I must have dug right next to it. I saw it. That time, I officially saw it. Okay, so... It's... Okay, there was a sand block exactly there at some point. Come on, let me get it. There we go. So all I needed was some path to it. So it is right there. Okay. I don't think I can block off the path. That would be very nice, but not happening. Okay, darn. Button not going right. Need to recover. Hit the wrong button. Okay. It's always an issue, especially with a different keyboard. Okay, recover for a while, then retrieve Heart of the Sea and a diamond. I found a diamond. Very nice. Hearts of the Sea actually stack, so that's going to be very beautiful. I'll remember that this one, number 1, is one that's very far away, so I won't want to deal with it for a while. Because it represents a good one to come back to later. Yeah, almost got the diamond. Almost got the diamond. What can I get rid of, though? Or at least throw in. Well, I can always throw in this. Yeah, I can toss in the stick. Okay, we must reorientate for the block. There we go. Hearts of the Sea do stack. Take the stick. Got achievement diamonds. Ugh, but getting out of here is going to be a little rough. Okay, that's okay. There we go. Okay, I'm free. I'm free. Wait, does he show my base? Because if I could orientate myself that way, that would be beautiful. Oh, that's the 0 one. The one that's not wanted. Okay, that's the one to there. But I think it just barely shows where my current base is, actually. So that's nice. Okay, so that's my shipwreck that I found that was stuck in an iceberg. That was hilarious. Or at least very interesting. And what's over there? Did I just see an underwater structure that's interesting? Or was that just a weird load-in? I think that was a weird load-in for ice. I have some air columns I need to be concerned about. But I have some interesting structures all over the place, so it could be interesting. Even if it's not the one I was looking for. Went around looking for a dome of amethyst, wound up finding a couple of shipwrecks, some underwater ruins that weren't so underwater. That's always interesting. Got myself some treasures from the deep. So I will be able to be on my way of getting conduits eventually. That would be beautiful. I got my lightning rods at least ready, so if I ever should have a thunderstorm, I'll be able to test that out. But at least I know that there's some things I need to fish for otherwise, because seeing the horses has made me think that I need saddleage. Wait a moment. No, those are pumpkins. For a while I thought that was a lava fall. That would have been interesting and useful, but I'll get there eventually. And you never know. I might get myself some access to some potions eventually, and therefore maybe see underwater a bit better, because you could still use the old trick of using night vision to help you with water. I have so many water columns around. I mean, so many air columns around here. Some which are pretty nasty for my boat. I need to remember that. that this is uh, dangerous waters that I'm in. Okay, so let's see. Does this show where I am now? Nope, not really. I think the map doesn't fully register where I am, so that's not a good sign because I'm trying to go in, not out. And I'm seeing all sorts of interesting things down there, to say the least. So I have temptation. I definitely have temptation, but I'm trying to go into the glacier. And this would be out of the glacier, so sorry, not the direction I want. The thing is, going through my glacier is like an aquatic maze. Because, I mean, icebergs are everywhere. It's a thing that I definitely am going to be dealing with in terms of my spawn base location. I mean, I'll make other bases over time, but at spawn base, I have glacier issues. That's a definite thing. I also at least see I have a beautiful shoreline, because I also see some very beautiful sugarcane that's just growing there. And that is nothing I placed. It's just perfectly rode on its own. Which is actually a really nice sight. You don't see that very often. You usually just see like a few sporadic ones here and there, and that's it. But do you get to see the big, beautiful rowage that you normally try to cultivate yourself? No, it just doesn't occur that way in nature very often. So that was just a perfectly good example of just perfectly naturally placed sugarcane. Okay. I am going everywhere except where I need to go. Oy. Well, at least I know that I do have backup possibilities. So I might have to head off here while I try to find where my house is so I can dump off my stuff. Because I have not found rabbits yet. Rabbits are going to be very important in Minecraft going on because it is their leather specifically that is used to create the beautiful little bundles. So that's going to be a thing. He is finding rabbits because it must be rabbit hide. It cannot be anything else, and hence my hunting of rabbits that I very much need to do. I'm sorry. I'm a hunter. It's what I do. I have to hunt some rabbits. But anyhow, yeah. Okay. Seriously, how disorientated did I get looking for that treasure? I mean, I looked all over the place for where those treasure maps led, did in fact find the treasure, and now I have no idea how close I am to my house. I mean, coordinates do help normally, but iceberg? I mean, iceberg, let me see, wow, I look like I'm super far off. Okay, let me reorientate it here. Okay. So I must have went around this landmass and found another area where my iceberg was, so it's kind of diagonally that way, I believe. Because I think I know where my new base island is. But again, it's not my original. I'd like to find where my original was. It'd be hilarious if I find that first, but that's not what I'm aiming for. Okay, nope, let's not do that again. No angry mama bear. Let's try to avoid having to defend ourselves against the bears. I am sad that had to happen before. I don't want to have that happen again. It's just not a nice experience to have to take out the bears. Not something I can fully help, but it's something I'd like to at least attempt to avoid. Okay, why is my, there we go. At least I think I'm lining up a little better for it. Ooh, I feel like a pinball. Oh yeah, the bears distracted me from my predetermined path that I was trying to navigate, and then that happened. Let me see if I can drop that coordinate more, because I need to drop more of my Z. Because I think I was positive Z and X with my newer island. So if I go at full throttle this way, I should be able to get there. Of course, it may be just more positive Z, whether or not the X is involved. Yeah, I went around the shoreline heavily this time. And this glacier is definitely not shaped the way I thought it was. I thought it was like a giant ring around the inner islands. I think it's proving itself to be otherwise. Yeah, I think it's kind of a serpentine structure that's going in various locations. Okay, now I think I got them both going in the right direction. But I do need to avoid polar bears that might be angry with me. And I definitely need to avoid getting sniped by any kind of skeleton, because they will show up here at night, as I keep saying. So a big danger of living in a glacier is that they will show up. Again, nothing else I'm really concerned about. Like creepers, I can totally outpace with this boat. There's no way they can catch me. Skeletons, on the other hand, they are an issue, because they will snipe me from far away, and they just do not care. Okay, that way need it to be more diagonal. Nope, not that diagonal. This diagonal? Nope. How do I keep winding up getting off course like this? Seriously. Nope. This way. Help. I'm having glacier issues. I need maps for my maps. Well, that's another reason why I was mining under my island, is I was going to try to find some redstone to make a map, so, you know, it happens. Although, really, I wanted it to be mappins, but one step at a time. Slight adjustment. There we go. That seems more like I'm getting there now. Then it goes positive. How do you go from one to the other? There's something wrong with that coordinate. Because it's getting like more extreme one way. I see some other nice islands that would have been cool, but that's not what I'm looking for. Although the spider defeat might always be welcome, because let's face it, I need string. So I am tempted to go over there just for the spider and get myself even more lost, just because of the spider. Hello. Don't mind me, bear. I'm just going through this fridgy labyrinth of ice. Sometimes you gotta wonder. But at least I also found some really nice ruined nether portals. So I know that I have some friendly neighborhood obsidian should I get to a few more diamonds, which admittedly looking for buried treasures is apparently something that really helps with, so maybe I should just grab more of those. But then again, I really want to save that map for whenever I need to load more chunks, because it's definitely got some areas that aren't filled in. And even if it estimates the terrain pretty heavily, it won't have the whole... it won't have the cave system underneath. And that's exactly why. Because it won't estimate that we're going to get these new caves in. It'll just show me where the overall land is. The overall land will show where the treasure is. So it would be beautiful if the treasure map also pointed me out to a really sweet cave. That would be just a super bonus that would just be awesome. But we'll see when we get there. It would also be hilarious if I found something else, because I have already found a lot of things I was not intentionally looking for. Because, that whole extra ship, some ruined nether portals, there's these things you don't exactly nose along the way once you go to a treasure map, so yeah. Okay, this is... Yeah, I went... Yeah, that's right, I did have to go along some shorelines pretty heavily. Did I follow this one, though? I'm really disorientated. Turn, turn, turn. Okay. Thing is, I'm really far off on my Z coordinate from where I was before. That's the thing, is I think my newer island was, well, at least it was much shorter than this, so we'll see if I can find it. But yeah, I gotta admit, if I really was concerned with playing multiplayer, I would be having a well-defended base just because I can't even find it. like seriously, it's just so hidden. So which way is it? Is it really go? Oh, really? I went around these islands at some point. Oh yeah, this is the other side of that one with the ruin. So I must have went around or over while I was trying to dig it out. 'Cause that would make a lot of sense. Of course, if I found my original island and then went north of it, I'd be able to find the exact shipwreck that would show me to my newer island. So, you gotta admit, when you're going with navigation, you have to go with all sorts of tricks. And yeah, I can totally see this glacier is going all over the place. Like, it really is just a humongous glacier. I would love to see, like, a completed map of this, it just showing the glacier and how huge it is, just wrapped around everything. Because this really is a whopper. Again, same seed as what I showed with the one that was about the one that resembles Iceland. So there's that. Okay. Is that... no. That's just gravel. For a while I thought it might have been the other kind of stone, but no. Wait. Is that the ship? Because it could be. No, this is another ship. How many of these am I going to find? Seriously. Okay, never mind. Whenever I get home, I get home. I think I'm just going to leave it off here because clearly I keep finding more things and they keep getting me more progressively lost. I mean, I already have an ice maze to deal with, and then there's this. So I will get there eventually. Seriously. Well, at least I have bling boots to show for it. Anyhow, I'll be logging off for now. This has been Glitch Reaper. I hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.